Okay, awesome. It looks like the sound is back on. Cool. All right, guys. So I think we are going to start now with the webinar. All right. In today's webinar content, I'm going to teach you the 5 steps that are crucial to building a very successful Amazon affiliate niche site. Right? If you follow these steps, then you'll be light years ahead of your competition, and you'll start building a real business from the right way from the beginning. Okay? You don't have to be like me who spun my wheels and did a lot of stuff for 3 years straight, went into credit card debt and all these things, right? Never ever focusing on a real business right from the beginning. I just wish that's the one regret I have. I wish I could start over again and just build the real business the right way from the start. Okay, then I wouldn't have wasted so many years. Okay, but before we start with step one, I just want to talk to you a little bit about why Amazon. Okay, why do I enjoy promoting Amazon so much? Well, if you look at the first screenshot here, that you can see that my total conversion rate for a period of time there after sending 18,829 visitors to Amazon is 14.77%. All right, that is really extremely high. You will not find anything like that with ClickBank or most information products, really, to be honest, outside of the internet marketing niche. Okay, you won't really find conversions that high. The reason Amazon converts so high is because people know, like, and trust them, right? I mean, they've got 5 million Amazon Prime members. These people get free shipping on everything. Amazon stores your credit card details. They store my credit card details. I love it, right? I go in there, I see what I want. 2 or 3 clicks later, it's done. They're shipping my package out to me, and they're selling physical products, right? It's something people buy every single day. You know, if you go out there and you want to buy a lawnmower, or if you want to buy, you know, a computer or whatever, and you know you're going to Amazon to buy that, there's a very good chance you're going to purchase it, right? And that's why their conversion rate is so high. If you look at the bottom screenshot there, you will see that I have sold just over $5.5 million as an affiliate from Amazon. It's made me about $445,000 in commission. That's obviously not all profit, and I'm not showing you this screenshot to brag or anything like that. I just want to show you what really is possible with Amazon, and that I know that what I'm talking about, right? Um, from selling all those $5.5 million worth of products, surely I've learned a few things about Amazon marketing, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys on this webinar today. So if you look at this British Berkeyfield gravity water filter, right? You can see that it costs $244. It's got 103 almost 5-star customer reviews on Amazon. Okay, so a few things. You can see if 103 people has taken their time to come back to Amazon, right, to leave their review, then you know that this water filter, this product, is selling like hotcakes, right? They're selling thousands of units of this. I know this because I've bought this filter from Amazon, right? If you're in the survival niche and you've got a website about survival, which is a great niche, by the way, um, one of the first things people buy in the survival niche is a water filter, right? Because if everything goes into the crapper, right, and it's a survival situation, you got to be able to have fresh water. And this is one of the best water filters ever made. I own it, it's great. So I know that this thing sells well. You can tell from the 103 5-star customer reviews. And if you get 8% on Amazon, which is what you should really strive for, it's not that hard to get there with a few sales. $244 at 8%, you're making about $16, $17 in commission. All right, that's about almost the same as you would make from a lot of information products on ClickBank, except the conversion rate on Amazon is a lot higher than on ClickBank. So you do not need as many clicks to Amazon as you would need to ClickBank to make the same amount of money. And the reason I bring this up is because a lot of people say, well, why would I want to promote Amazon if their commission rate is so low, right? Well, I say 8% commission on a $244 is 16 bucks. That's about the commission that you would get from a lot of information products as well. Plus, I will make a lot more $16 from the same amount of traffic because Amazon's conversion rate is a lot higher. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? All right, cool. Here's another screenshot. This is from a physical product that I also promote. It's a high ticket product, right? You can see that this month that I've sent 35 unique visitors to this offer. Okay, I've made 3 sales. The cost of these 3 products was $22,355, and my commission for that is $1,564. All right, that's from 35 clicks to this offer. Okay, this is the type of conversion rate and the type of money that you can make when you promote physical products, okay, over information products only, because people know these products. Okay, they know they're going to go purchase an expensive product. They already know it's going to be expensive, right? So all you got to do is just show them where to buy it with your affiliate link, and you will get the sale. It just makes sense, doesn't it? All right, so let's get back to the survival niche here. Here's another product. It's a food storage kit. You can see it sells between $98 and $585. If you sell one for $585, that is going to be about $45 in commission, right? And it's going to be just as easy to sell that $585 food storage system. Actually, it's going to be easier than to sell an ebook to somebody. Okay, does that make sense? Because you have a site about survival. People that's in the survival niche, they need to purchase food storage. Okay, and this one here has got 161 almost 5-star reviews. It's obviously a really good product. If 161 people has came back to leave reviews, you know that they are selling a lot of this product. So if you send survival people who's interested in buying survival food to this page on Amazon, they are going to purchase it. Okay, so if you sell 2 a day at $585, that's $90 in commission, right? Then you sell 2 a day of this one, that's another $30 commission. They're already at $120 per day. Here's another one, a solo stove. It's a lower price product, but look at all the reviews, 333 5-star customer reviews. It's a cool little survival tool. Survival guys purchase the hell out of this thing because, you know, when they got to leave their homes or whatever and they need something to cook on, you can just throw some twigs in there, some sticks or some charcoal or whatever, and it's an instant stove. Okay, they love this type of stuff and they purchase it, as you could see there. Let's say, here's another one. I've actually purchased this product as well. 270 almost 5-star customer reviews. So this product is flying off the shelves, right? It's $214. At 8%, you're making $18 or $16 in commission for every sale. Okay, do 2 or 3 of those a day. That's $35 to $45 in commission. Again, if you have a site about survival, you know, survival guys need binoculars. Bird watching, bird watchers need binoculars. That's what I purchased mine for. Me and my wife love bird watching. And if you send them to this page, they will purchase. All right. Here's a more higher price one. It's a Canon image stabilization #3 binoculars. It looks really awesome, by the way. Excuse me. It's got 150 almost 5-star customer reviews. You can tell from that this product is flying off the shelves. It's $589. If you sell one, you make about $45 in commission. Again, sell 2 of those a day. That's $90 a day for you. You guys starting to see the power of Amazon here? You know, and I'm not the only one that's making sales from Amazon. Here's a testimonial I got from Simon. He told me, he said, after getting a request for writing this, the first thing I want to say is that this is the only course that completes all the steps necessary to make money with Amazon. Because of Jan's product, I now have my own car and I can do whatever I want because I'm making between $7,000 and $8,000 per month. And the most benefit I got was from Google's new update is that they washed my competitors away. That's awesome. I love getting testimonials like this. Simon is making a lot of money from Amazon from the way that I taught him. Peter also said, he said, Jan, I hope you don't mind me dropping you a quick private message. I'm in London and it's 2 a.m. over here, but I'm too excited to sleep. I just logged into my Amazon Associates account and for the first time I've crossed the $1,500 a month range. And then he goes on to say, he says, the skills that I've learned from going through your course are so powerful that I learned more from studying your course and applying and tweaking your methods than I did in 3 years at a university, and for literally less than 1% of the cost of my expensive university degree. That's amazing. I can't even believe that I got a testimonial like that. You know, Peter felt like he's learned more from me and my course from teaching Amazon. He's making about $1,500 a month on autopilot, and he's probably just still growing. And he feels that my course is more valuable than his expensive university degree. That's awesome. Mark Smith said he just wanted um, to let me know that he's getting closer to the 1,000 profit per month range, and he hardly put on any time on working on the site. He said, as a final thought, looking at other affiliate sites around, I must say that your model is by far superior to anything else out there. That's right, Mark, because I focus on building authority, bigger type niche sites, something that you can build once and keep building it year in and year out. And you can eventually, you're building a brand, you can eventually sell this business for a lot of money, or you can just keep it for yourself and live comfortably ever after. It's much better than all the other small little thin affiliate site um, techniques out there. All right, guys. So why now, right? Why is a good time now to start Amazon? Well, let me tell you. If you look at this screenshot here, it's a screenshot of financials for Amazon.com, right? You can see in 2010 their sales revenue was $34 billion. Then in 2011, it was $48 billion, okay? That's almost $14 billion more in sales in 1 year. Then it increases every single year, and by 2014, it was $88 billion, right? That's almost double in 3 years, okay? I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but the big department stores like Macy's and J.C. Penney and Sears and all of those types of stores are in big trouble, right? They're not making any more money. A lot of stores are closing down. They look like they're about to play bankrupt. I believe there's two reasons for that. The first one is that the economy really is not doing as well as everybody tries to make it out to be. The government's lying. The economy is not as good as it seems, as what they're saying it is. But the other reason, and I think it might be a bigger reason, is that everything is going online, right? Everybody is starting to purchase more and more and more on the internet. And Amazon is the leader. Amazon is the biggest e-commerce website in the world. Um, People know, like, and trust them. I know I do. I love purchasing from Amazon. I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. And the trend is only going to be growing, right? One of these days, we're going to get 100% of people purchasing on the internet, and Amazon is still going to be the front runner. So this is an awesome opportunity to start today and build yourself a little Amazon empire, and just grow with Amazon. That's what I intend to do. Here's another one. From an article that I found on Forbes, right? If you read there, you can see that they said an interesting little piece of research shows that the robots are likely to take 45% of all the jobs over the next few decades, right? Can you think about that for a second? 45% of all the jobs in the next few decades are going to be taken by robots. I actually saw there's a McDonald's that opened up in Phoenix, Arizona, that's got no employees in it, right? The robots are taking your order, they're making your burger, they're taking your checkout and everything, right? So this is only the start of it. So a lot of people who have jobs at the moment think that their jobs are so safe and that, but it really isn't, right? The economy has changed. Jobs are not so safe anymore. I say the best thing that you can do for yourself is just go into business by yourself, use the internet to create a sustainable income for yourself and be in charge of your own destiny, right? Another reasons why now is a good time is that it's a massive opportunity. I've already showed you the increase in sales from Amazon, how much more and more customers they get every single year. Everybody's buying through them. They might as well buy through your affiliate link, right? The internet is only growing. There's more and more people around the world every single day, especially I can see it here in South Africa and Africa in general, China, everywhere. There's so many people coming into the middle class, and all are going online and all are purchasing information products and physical products on the internet, right? You can do it from anywhere in the world. Like I've said, I've done it from South Africa. That's where I'm doing it at the moment from. I've done it in Nicaragua, Costa Rica, everywhere I've traveled to, I can do it there. You can do it from anywhere you are. Amazon will send you a check at the 30th of every month. If you're inside of the United States, they will do a wire transfer for you as well if you want. You don't even have to do this if English is not your first language. You could probably hear from my accent at the moment and the way that I speak that English is not my first language, right? I struggle a little bit with putting sentences together in English. It's not that horrible, but when I first started out, I wrote all my own content. I did all my own stuff, and sure, it was not perfect, but I did it anyways, right? And I succeeded. So if English is not your first language, just go ahead. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and create your sites yourself, or you can just outsource it. That's what I do these days. I've got very good American writers, American-based writers who write all my content for me. If you really have a problem with your English, I suggest just go ahead and outsource your content anyways. It's very inexpensive to start as well, right? If you look about if you want to start or even just buy an offline business at the moment, you're going to be looking at tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars just right off the bat, right? When you start an Amazon site like this, you can literally start with just a domain name, hosting account. That's it. You can just start with that if you really have to. Or you can spend $1,000 or $2,000 if you want to outsource everything and build a nice big website with lots of content and get going right from the get-go, right? But it's still very inexpensive, especially when you compare it to starting an offline business. All right, so a little bit about my story, my background. It wasn't always like this for me, right? I was actually a waiter in a steakhouse there in California with my wife, right? I always smelled like barbecue sauce. I hated it, right? Really, it wasn't that bad of a job. It paid the bills. It wasn't that bad, but I just did not like taking orders from everybody all day long, especially from little kids as well. It really was not my style, and I was getting a little bit older. I was like 28 already, and I just didn't want to do that anymore. But it gave me good hours, it gave me good tips, and then I could spend the rest of my time on my internet business, right? And that's what I did. I was a waiter, spent most of my free time on my internet business until I made it work. But I wanted more. I knew I didn't want, I couldn't be a waiter for the rest of my life, and I know I didn't want to just go get another job. I needed to do something for myself. So one day I was on Craigslist trying to look for another job, and I found this MLM company ad on Craigslist. I joined them. I thought, wow, the internet, awesome. I didn't hardly even tried very hard there, but obviously I failed real quick. Then I stumbled upon the Warrior Forum, right? A lot of you guys probably know the Warrior Forum. Then I bought product after product on the Warrior Forum. I went into lots of credit card debt, right? Because I believe that I have to have all the latest and greatest pieces of software in case I might need it, even if it was not even in a niche at the moment that I was even thinking about entering in, or I did not need it at all in my business. But the sales pages say that if you don't get this now, then you're gonna lose out and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you guys know all about it. Um, just kept purchasing all those products that I didn't even need, right? I went into lots of credit card debt while doing it. And I didn't have a lot of money to start with. I was a waiter, right? Working for tips. I never really implemented any of that stuff that I bought anyways, fully. I suffered from information overload. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this as well. There's just so much information out there that you don't know what is good and what is not. So you get so much, we call it information overload, and then you actually get paralyzed and you don't do anything. And worst of all was I almost got divorced over all this stuff. Okay, my wife, I spent 3 years trying to make money online, right? I would come home from my waiter job and I would sit until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the mornings just reading through products and buying new products and reading this, and I just thought I had to get all the information I could possibly get, right? And I was just spinning my wheels because I never even implemented anything, and I went into a bunch of credit card debt. My wife wanted to know if I was married to her or that computer. She was getting really sick of it, right? But I refused to give up. I knew I had to make this work. I knew come hell or high water, I had to do anything in my power to make this work. I then started promoting Amazon products, and all of a sudden I made a few sales, right? Then I saw that there was something that worked for me. And then luckily I built upon those sales, and then I created a system for myself. And then I blocked out everything. I stopped buying products. I unsubscribed from all the gurus' email lists. I focused on my Amazon sites only for quite a while. And that's when I became really successful. And I believe that is the key for anybody to become successful, is to find the right system, see something that works, get something that works, and then unsubscribe from the guru email list, block everything out, and only focus on that until you make it work. Then sales were coming in on autopilot, right? I only worked a couple of hours a day. You know, sometimes I don't even work for weeks. I still do that. Sometimes I don't work for weeks. Sometimes I don't work for a couple of months, especially when we travel back to the United States to visit the grandparents. I go on vacation whenever I want it. We traveled the world. We spent 4 months in Costa Rica, Nicaragua, did all kinds of different cool things. Here is a picture of me and my wife in Cabo San Lucas before we had kids. You know, we would wake up sometimes in the morning when we lived in California and just say, what are we going to do today? And then we'll just grab our iPads and say, oh, why don't we just go to Cabo San Lucas, right? And then we would go and find a last minute all-inclusive package, and we would be on a plane a couple of hours later and be in Mexico that same afternoon, right? This was before kids. We don't really do spontaneous. Well, actually, we do. We actually booked a safari today that we're going to go on Thursday, and it's nice because we have the freedom to do so, right? There's school holidays are starting here on Friday in South Africa, so we want to go on vacation before that, and we want to go in the week when number one, things are less expensive, and number two, it's not as busy, right? So we have the total freedom to go during the week any day that we want, and it's all because of my Amazon business. Okay, it's really awesome. But unfortunately, many of you have probably been doing this all along, right? And that's why you haven't reached that level of success that you're after. You've probably been wasting your time and efforts with all of the different methods taught out there by people who never made a dime from the methods that they teach. Okay, that is a problem. It's a very big problem that I have with the internet marketing crowd. I actually went to an event a few years ago, and I've met a lot of these internet marketers that you guys know probably as well as the gurus. And let me tell you guys something. Something that shocked me was that 90% of those guys never make any money from the methods that they teach people. Right? The whole presentation, the whole event was just based on teaching people how to create more information products about the internet marketing niche and selling it to newbies like you guys, like yourselves, right? That's all they did. That's all that they are doing, right? That's their main business. They churn and burn, right? They don't make any money from the methods that they teach. Luckily, throughout this call, I'm going to show you the right way to build one of these Amazon Authority niche websites. I'll also give you the opportunity to see behind the curtain of the exact steps, the precise system, the way that I put together a monetized Amazon marketing machine that virtually everyone can put together themselves. All right, so now this part won't be free, but I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised at the nominal investment required. But before we get to that, let's start with the 5 steps for building 6-figure Amazon affiliate niche sites. Are you guys still with me? Can everybody still hear me all right? Please type in yes. Okay, let me just check here. All right. For some reason, I can't find the chat box right now, but I trust everything is fine. Let's carry on. The first step that you need to do in choosing Amazon or building the right a 6-figure Amazon affiliate site is you got to choose the right niche. All right, that's the first step that you're going to take. It's also one of the most important steps that you can take because this is where you can make or break your whole business when it comes to Amazon. Okay, the right way to choose your niche from the beginning is that you have to have an interest in a niche, okay? Number one, you have to have an interest, and then there needs to be lots of money being spent on both physical and information products in this niche. All right, let's take the survival niche again for an example. I've just showed you all the physical products that's being sold in that niche. Okay, people in there are spending big bucks and a lot of money on a lot of different types of physical products, such as the water filter and the food storage and the binoculars and all those types of things. Okay, secondly, if you go to Amazon or you go to ClickBank to the book section, there needs to be a lot of information products being sold in the niche, right? So information products is books. If there's a lot of books in the niche, then you know information products is being sold in that niche, especially if you can go to ClickBank and there's a lot of products in that niche as well. That's even better. Okay, again, if you look at the survival niche, it's got a lot of information products on there that can be sold. So if you build a website in survival, you know it's a big market. There's lots of money being spent on both physical and information products. That makes a really good niche. And you have to have an interest, or at least somewhat of an interest in the niche. Okay, a big problem or a big mistake that I used to make, and I still make it sometimes, is that I choose a niche that I've got no interest in. I make good money in the niche, right? It works for me. Everything is great. But after a while, it becomes a grind to actually work on the website because I just do not have any interest in that niche. These days, when I start a new website, I'll make sure that I have at least interest in the niche. And then that way, it just doesn't feel like work to me when I have to create content and write emails and set up ads and everything in this niche, right? Because I'm interested in this niche and I can actually think like a consumer. It makes me also better at my job when building these websites as well, if I've got an interest in the niche. Secondly, competition is good, okay? Don't worry about if the niche is big and it's competitive and all those things. If it's a good niche that you've chosen, if it's a lot of money being spent on there, like survival, there is going to be a way for you to get your slice of the little pie, okay, of the big pie, right? You can, as long as you work hard and you follow the system and the steps that I'm about to teach you, you will get your slice of that pie. All right. It's much better to be in a big niche where there's money being spent and there's money being thrown all over, and all you got to do is wedge yourself in there and get some of that money. Okay. Where people go wrong is they think that they need to get into a niche where nobody is in, there's no competition. But guess what? Most of the time, there's also no money being spent in that niche. So you're not going to make any money. Rather go to where the competition is because that's where the money is, and just go get yourself some. That's all you've got to do when it comes to choosing a niche. And then another criteria that I have is there's got to be some physical products that sell for over $100 in that niche, right? So I want to make at least $8 in commission per sale. I found that if there's a lot of products in the two to $400 range, that's awesome because that's where most of your profit will be from. Of course, I also sell a lot of products that's under $100. A lot of them is actually, but my big profit and my big money makers is coming from the products that's over $100. So there needs to be some of them in the niche. And I've spoke about this before as well. It's just as easy to sell a $400 product than it is to sell a $60 one. All right. If somebody wants to buy a new vacuum cleaner, for instance, and this vacuum cleaner is $300, they already know it's around $300. They know they're going to spend a lot of money on it. All they got to do is come to your website and you show them where Amazon is, give them the link, give them a good review, and they will purchase that product for $400. It's the same thing for a $60 pair of glasses or pair of jeans or whatever somebody wants to buy. They know they're going to spend about 50, $60 on it, and if they read a good review and they go to the website, they'll pay that $60. And it's the same thing for the $400 product. So why not just sell $400 products instead of just $60 ones? Makes sense, right? That's how people make a lot of money. They sell more expensive products. That is exactly how I've managed to sell $5.5 million worth of products on Amazon. I have found that the $200 to $400 range is a sweet spot for me, and I love promoting products in that price range. And I suggest that you do as well. The second step that you need to take is to create an authority website, right? What do I mean by an authority website? Let's see. Let's look at what Moz.com says about Google SEO and how they've have changed their algorithm to actually prefer authorities and brands these days, right? You got to create a brand for yourself. If your entire focus is on a few on-page factors and manual link building, you'll live and die by the algorithm, right? That's the Google algorithm. Big brands are part of the public consciousness. They bombard us on a multiple channels and don't put all of their eggs in the Google basket. That's very, very important, guys. You got to build a brand. You got to come at people from different directions, right? Different channels. People need to know, like, and trust you. Okay, it's just as easy to do that than to start 10 affiliate sites that's got no branding in it. It's just as much work. It's just so much better to start a brand from the beginning. All right. It also goes to say social media is a perfect place to start. Stop just tweeting links and begging for likes and build relationships. In other words, stop focusing on the direct SEO impact so much and start looking at the health of your brand outside of search. All right. Here's a article from econsultancy.com. It says 61% of customers read online reviews before making a purchasing decision. Okay, so what we build is an online authority Amazon review website, right? Where I would review all those products that I put on my website. And here is the stats right here. It just says quite simply user reviews increase conversions, right? So somebody's already Googling that they want to purchase a product, right? They're just Googling for reviews of this product or searching for it on a different search engine or talking about it in a forum or whatever it is, right? So they want to buy this product already. They just want to know which one is the right one for them to get. That's what my website is all about. They come to my website and I show them which one that they want, and then I send them off to Amazon to purchase it as well with my affiliate link, and that is exactly how I've managed to sell all these products. All right, how do you be an authority? How do you create an authority site? You gotta post good, thought-provoking content on your website, okay? Gone are the days where you just have to put as many articles as you can on your website. Don't even think about or worry about that anymore. Right? These days, it's much better to have one really good piece of content a week or every 2 weeks rather than mediocre content daily or twice a day or something. Does that make sense? You know, the web is so full of different websites and different content that only the really good content is standing out these days. So you have to put only really good content on your website. Take your time and effort just to put one really good piece of content every now and again on your website instead of a lot of mediocre content. Quality over quantity. All right, get social, get a Facebook fan page, put a Pinterest account, put a Twitter account, you know, link it up to your website, put your logos on there, right? Get a professional website design with a professional logo of your brand, okay? Make it look nice. That's what an authority site is all about, right? And also review more than one product review category. If we take the survival niche again, we're not going to just review or promote water filters, right? We're going to promote water filters. That's one category. We're going to promote binoculars. That's another category. We're going to promote food storage. That's another category. So we're going to put a bunch of categories on there and make one bigger type of site in a bigger niche, right? That's what I mean by creating an authority site. And after a while, you put good content on there and people start coming to your site, you're building a list, you're sending people back there, they start seeing you as an authority in this niche, and that's what you want, right? That's when you start making the big sales. And the third step is to build an email list. I wish that I learned this also, started this from the beginning, but hopefully that you can learn from my mistakes and start building your list from day one on your website. If you look here at one of my authority sites, one of the lists that I have from a newsletter that I send out, you can see that I've sent over 1 million emails to this list in the last few months. Got 35, almost 36,000 clicks to my different offers and my own website and all that I've promoted to this list, right? So I've made a lot of money from that 36,000 clicks, and it's money that I would not have had and traffic that I would not have had if I did not build a list from the get-go, right? So it's very important to create your own list. You got to make list building your number one priority because it is like traffic on demand, right? It's the closest thing that you'll ever get to printing your own money. Believe me. All you got to do is type out an email and click send, and you can send thousands of people to any offer that you want. It could be on your own site, it could be a ClickBank offer, it could be whatever you want to promote to them, right? You just send out an email and you click send, and then you go and you play golf or you go to the beach or whatever it is that you want, and everything else is taken care of for you. That is the number one thing that you need to focus on, is to build a responsive email list in your niche. All right. Here's just a screenshot of my ClickBank account for one of my affiliate sites. And you can see from my email list, affiliate offers that I mail make sales daily. And I would never have been able to do that if it wasn't for my email list. I also make a lot of Amazon sales where I would send people an email about a new product that I put on my site, and then I send them to my website. From the email, I get a flood of traffic for every new post and every new product that I review on my site, and I make sales on autopilot from that. Okay, so I highly recommend you start building a list from the get-go. The way to do that is to create something valuable and then give it away for free, right? Give away something for free that you would usually charge for, right? Because the mindset goes like this. Somebody downloads your freebie, and if it's so good that they think, wow, this is really, really great, right? This is really great content. I wonder if his free content is so good, I wonder how good his paid content must be. It must be awesome, right? Now you're building a relationship with people, you're providing value to them, and they will buy from you over and over and over again if you treat them right. So your list becomes your number one asset. Over and over and over, you make money off your list. They always say the money is in the list. It's true. Okay, you can create a free report that you wrote about something, right? You can create a video series, or you can create an interview. You can call an expert. Let's take the survival niche again. You can call an expert in survival and you can interview him for an hour and tell him that, look, you're going to record this and you're going to give it to your subscribers, and he's going to say, awesome, I'm in, because all of these experts want more exposure for themselves. So basically, then you just ask them questions about survival or whatever it is, and you just record the whole call, make it into an MP3, and give that away. Okay, that's an awesome freebie to give away. And then you obviously just hook that up with your autoresponder companies such as Aweber, GetResponse, or MailChimp, or whatever it is that you like to use. All your leads go on there. And then you need a high converting squeeze page, right? A squeeze page is just a page that you set up where you give away your freebie. It's got a name, an email, and an order form on there. And every time somebody fills that out, they go onto your email list. All right, the fourth step that you need to do is you need to create your own product sales funnel. All right. Here's another article that I found on a very good marketing site online. It says, what's the average number of touches that it takes to turn a prospect into a customer? And the number that pops up the most is 7, right? Even Jay Abraham, which is like the godfather of marketing, also cites 7 as the number of times you have to contact someone and ask for a sale before you get a yes. So if somebody just comes to your website once, they read through your stuff, oh, maybe they're interested, but they don't buy right away, and life gets in the way, they click out and they go, and off they go. They're gone forever, right? But if you've captured their contact details, if you put them on your subscriber list, now you can contact them over and over again until they purchase. As this article states, it takes about 7 times to show somebody an offer before they buy. So how much money are you leaving on the table if you're not building your list and setting up a product sales funnel? Lots of money. The way to create your product sales funnel and how it works is what you do is you create your own information product and sales letter in the niche, right? So you can go to ClickBank, you can go to Amazon, you see what kind of books and products are selling very well in your niche. The survival niche is full of them, right? All the other big niches are full of them. And then you create your own product, right? You create your own product with your own sales letter that you've written or you got written. You create an upsell or two, which is where a lot of your profit is going to come from. Basically, an upsell is, I'm sure you guys already know what an upsell is, but it is just another product. So if somebody already purchased your front end product, right, they are in purchasing mode, right? They are hot right there and then. They've got their credit card out. You can offer them something else. Think of McDonald's. Do you want a fries and a Coke with that, right? That's an upsell. You can just offer any other product or something or a service or whatever it is that goes well with the product that you're selling, something that complements it, something that people, would really want as well. And that is how you create and you can also create a downsell. Yeah, if somebody says no to your upsell, you can offer them a downsell, which could be a discounted or lighter version of the upsell or whatever it is, right? This is how you create a product sales funnel. You set up your autoresponder series to sell that product of yours automatically, and then you also give lots of value in between. So somebody comes onto your list, they get your freebie. Now you're building a relationship with them. You're sending them some really good content for a few days, and then you send them an email about your product that you have, right? And a lot of them will purchase. If they don't buy, that's fine. You keep sending them more good content, build more relationship with them, and then you hit them up again for your product. That's what I mean by creating a good product sales funnel. And once people download your freebie to go on your info to go on your list, then you've got an awesome opportunity to sell them on your own product. All right. In the beginning, what you can do is before you create your product sales funnel, you can just promote a product from ClickBank as an affiliate just to see how it goes. But I recommend you get your product sales funnel up as soon as possible because you'll just make so much more profit from it. And then once your product is selling well, then you just create an affiliate program for that product and you recruit affiliates. Okay, now you are becoming the vendor, right? So now people are promoting your product for a cut of the revenue. They are the ones that's going to go out there and do all the hard work to find all the traffic, and they're just going to send you all the traffic. All you do is cut them a commission, right? That is really where you want to end up being because that is where the big money is being made. Okay, that is also the good life right there. Step 5, you got to drive targeted traffic to your website and your offers. All right. This is probably the one thing that I know a lot of you guys are struggling with the most. Okay, maybe you have a website, maybe you have an offer, a squeeze page, or whatever it is, but you do not know how to drive targeted traffic to it. And you absolutely need to have targeted traffic, otherwise you're not going to make any money, right? You can have the most beautiful website in the world, you can have the best offer in the world. If nobody comes to that website or that offer, if nobody sees it, then you will not make any sales. It's just how it works. But luckily, traffic is actually one of the easiest things to do, right? It's easy to get traffic. The hard part is converting that traffic. Okay, remember that. Here's a screenshot from one of my websites. You can see I've driven over 1.1 million people to that site over the last year or so. And just to show you that I know a thing or two about driving traffic, this is not to brag or anything. The way to drive traffic is you can do it both paid and free traffic, right? You can do paid traffic through Yahoo, Bing, AdWords, and Facebook pay-per-click. So basically, when somebody searches for your product, let's say somebody searches for that water filter, they want to buy a water filter, they want to know which one, right? So they search water filter reviews, or what's the best water filter, or any kinds of keywords like that. Then you can target them on Yahoo, Bing, and AdWords, or in Google, right? Every time somebody searches for that, your ad comes up. So they click on your ad, and then you pay a small amount for every time somebody clicks on your ad. And then somebody purchases that product, you get a commission. And if your commission is more than the ads or the clicks that you paid for, now you've made a commission or you've made a profit, right? Same thing with Facebook PPC. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot now. A lot of the sponsored posts, you'll see the sponsored posts in your news feed. Those are all ads, right? You can put yours in there as well, and you can target people very, very good. You can target them for just showing it to men over the age of 45 who's interested in survival, right? You can target, and then your ad will only show in the news feed for those people. So if you want to give your freebie away, there's very few things more profitable than just putting up a Facebook ad and target it like that and giving away your freebie and then building your list, right? Also, you can use social media. I've already sent you guys a video here about Pinterest, how to do it on Pinterest. You create yourself an account on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook, right? And then you can just get free traffic that way. You build out your fan pages, you build out your Pinterest, and you just, every time you put new content, you network with people, you post your content on your social media sites, and you drive massive amounts of traffic that way. I know people, some of my students actually from my course, and I've also started doing this a lot now, is doing nothing but Pinterest, right? There is a lot of traffic from Pinterest, guys. I've seen a lot of the websites that's being for sale right now, which are like AdSense types of websites as well in certain niches. A lot of them is getting hundreds of thousands of visitors every single month from Pinterest. Okay, so it is very, very worthwhile to do social media. It's free traffic. The only thing it takes is your time, and it's very, very very good traffic. It converts. People come to your website, they will buy Amazon products, they will join your list, and they will click on your AdSense ads as well. Let me just have a drink of water here. Sorry, my voice is not so good at the moment. We're all battling a cold here. All right. The other one is forums, right? But a lot of people miss out on forums because it's such an awesome place to drive traffic from. Free traffic as well. All you need to do is you can join some of the popular forums in your niche, become an authority in that forum, and then eventually you can start posting links to your website, to your new post, to your reviews, and to your freebie that you want to give away. And you can get traffic like that. These are hot traffic. These are people that's in your niche that's hungry to buy your stuff, right? It's an awesome way to drive free traffic. And then there's media buys, which is the one I'm going to be focusing on a little bit more today, because I know a lot of you have probably heard the word media buys, but just do not really know what it is. All right, let's say if you go to Google and you type in your niche plus advertise. So I've typed in survival plus advertise. What you'll find is a list of a lot of the big websites in your niche that will let you purchase advertising from them, right? Here's one, Off the Grid survival site. You click on advertising there, and you go to a page where you can purchase banner ads from these websites, right? So you create a nice little banner, say, hey, I've got a new MP3 interview from an expert about XYZ and survival, and you can have it here for free. Click here, right? So you purchase the banner, they put it on there, it goes straight to your squeeze page and your product sales funnel that we've already talked about, right? And people purchase, you spend maybe 20 bucks on the banner, but you make 60, 70, $100 back from your sales funnel, right? That is how it works. You can buy solo email mailings to the subscriber list. A lot of these websites are having newsletter subscribers, some of them into the tens of thousands, some of them into the millions, right? And it's not really that expensive. If you have a working product sales funnel going already with a good freebie that you give away, you can just hit them up. You can buy a spot from them and they will email their email list about your product and your freebie. And it converts really well because these people are, number one, they're in your niche, they're hot. Number two, if it comes from the website owner who's sending an email about your product, it's like an indirect endorsement, right? So it's already people already see it as that website or company endorsing you, because why else would they send out an email about your product? So your conversions goes up. Okay, I know a lot of guys who do nothing but solo email mailings to subscriber lists. That's what they do. They go into all the bigger sites in their niche, and that's all they do is they purchase solo mailings to their list from them, because they've got their sales funnel down. They know it's going to convert for them, so, and then they just buy as much traffic as they possibly can, right? I do this a lot as well. I'm still working on all my sales funnels. It's converting well for me. I do this as well. You can purchase sponsored posts if you've got a product, a physical product or something, or even just an information product. You can actually purchase a sponsored post from one of these websites where they will make up a whole new post just about your product and post it on their site and leave it on the front page maybe for a few days or whatever. That works as well. But always make sure that you send traffic to your squeeze page and your funnel. Okay, when you're purchasing media buying, it's always more profitable to get that lead, get them on your list, get them into your funnel, right? Because now you can market to that person and build a relationship with that person over and over and over again. You can send him to new content on your site. You can get him to know, like, and trust you and your website. And before you know it, you've got a raving fan and you've got a customer for life. All right, that is very, very important and something you guys need to really, really focus on. Another one is to find e-signs in your niche, right? Let's say you're in the health niche, you just click your niche plus e-sign, and e-sign is basically an e-magazine, okay? It's basically like they run newsletters where every once a month or once a week or whatever, they'll send out an e-magazine to this list, right? So they will also let you purchase ads in this e-sign, or you can purchase solo email ads to this list. All right, it works almost the same as the media buy that I just showed you there. Here's a very popular e-sign company. They actually run a bunch of e-signs. It's called Archimax, and you can click on advertise there when you go to archimax.com. And if you go down here, you can see newsletters. Every day we send more than 3 million email newsletters, also known as e-signs, to our subscribers. So they've got over 3 million people on their different lists. Okay, and you can rent these lists. Can you guys start seeing the power in all of this? You can rent these lists from these people and you can get your offers in front of them. It's not that expensive. Here's one of the e-signs is for bargain seekers, right? So people who like to find bargains, coupons, or whatever. If you've got any kinds of offer that could resonate with people like that, there's 1.27 million people on that list, right? You send an email to that list. If you've got a product sales funnel that converts well, you will make money. There's the other one. It's a health and fitness one. It's got 259,000 people on that list. I actually know a guy personally who, in the health niche, has built himself a six-figure business by mostly just purchasing traffic from that email newsletter there, right? Think about that. That's basically all he does. It's a lot of people on that list, and they are very responsive to email. Okay, email is one of the highest converting forms of traffic that you can get. You know, and if you, like I've said, if you've got your traffic turned on like that, you're buying your solo ad, you're doing SEO, free traffic, you're getting your forum posts, or you're getting your Pinterest or your pay-per-click from AdWords and Bing and that, you turn the traffic on, and then you can go to the golf or you can go to the beach with the kids because your funnel is already created, your website is already created, everything is selling for you on autopilot 24/7, right? Your website and your sales funnel is automated. All you got to do is turn the traffic on and send it in there. And then you can go, like I say, I go play golf, I go to the beach, I go to bed, I wake up and see I've made another few $100 while I was sleeping the next morning. It's nothing better than waking up in the morning and knowing that you've already made $300-400 while you were sleeping. Okay, that really is awesome, and it's something that everybody can attain, even you. It's really not that hard, right? I've sold a lot of products on Amazon, $5.5 million, but you know what? It might sound a lot to a lot of you guys, but it really isn't. I'm still small fry when it comes to that, right? There's there's a lot of guys who make a lot more money than me. So yeah, if I could do it, you could absolutely do it. You know, this is what real freedom feels like, and anyone can attain this types of freedom if they have the right system in place. Remember, you just gotta have the right system and follow that system. And if you apply these 5 tips that I've just showed you, 5 steps to building Amazon affiliate sites, then you will be light years ahead of your competition. So now, may I ask your permission to show you how to get access to the best training that's ever been created on building Amazon authority affiliate websites? Right? Picture this. You look over my shoulder and then you see exactly the step-by-step how I create one of these authority niche sites from scratch. Right? You see how I lay out my ads. You see how I create my content. You see how I lay out my website. You see how I drive my traffic, exactly how I set up my squeeze pages, what I do, everything on video. Right? It's called Authority Site Secrets. It's my video course. I've created about 22 videos that teaches you everything that I know about making money from Amazon. I actually go through everything. I build a website live on video in front of your eyes. There's nothing that you can miss. There's no guesswork, nothing. Everything is on there. Right? You watch over my shoulder. I create one of these niche sites from scratch. It's all on video. I show you super easy ways to quickly choose a hot niche that virtually guarantees that you'll make money in. I'll show you a lot more examples of niches that you can go into. All right on video. Examples of very successful sites that you can model yours after. Okay, this is very important. If I show you a bunch of sites that you can model your site after, all you need to do is just go to them, check them out, see how they're doing those things, and then just model yours after them because they're already proven to be successful, right? Why reinvent the wheel, right? You can just model something that's already working, a system that's already working. Okay. I show you where and how to buy hosting, your domain name, which WordPress themes that I use on all my sites. I show you the right way to set up your site, how to choose the right settings to maximize your website performance. I show you how to quickly and easily monetize your website. Okay. I show you how to set up your ads. I show you where to put your affiliate links, right? I show you, because I've tested a lot of these things, and I show you where to do how to do all of this. I show you how to upload your content. I show you how to do everything that you need to do. I show you the best and the fastest way to easily track all of your sales, right? From Amazon. Do not even think about paying for traffic without tracking your sales, right? It makes sense, because if you purchase, let's say you purchase traffic from a different keyword, you purchase from Facebook, AdWords, and Bing, right? You need to know which ones are working, which ones are making you money. That way you can keep the ones that's working and pause the ones that's not working, right? The way I do this is with a plugin that I had created by my wonderful programmer that works for me. There is no other way that I know of that you can track traffic and sales through Amazon. Okay, I figured out a way to do that, and I created a plugin that I give away for free if you, excuse me, decide to take me up on this offer today. You will have this plugin for free. Just the price of this plugin probably is worth the course already. I show you how to drive all the traffic that you can handle to your site, right? I've already went over some traffic strategies with you. In the course, I'll show you even more traffic strategies, and I go more in depth into it as well. I show you a simple way to build your very own subscriber email list into the tens of thousands, and how to build a relationship and how to promote offers to this list. Okay, I've showed you a screenshot of my email account for one of my sites, right? Email is a big part of my business, and I suggested you make it a big part of your business as well. And I show you the system that I've developed on how to do it properly, right? I show you when to promote to them, how to promote to them, and how to build relationships with these people so that they can purchase from you over and over and over again. I show you a super simple way to build out that product sales funnel that I've told you about, right? That will become a huge money maker for you. It's not that hard to build out. It might sound high, a big word, and it sounds like a lot of work. Sure, it's a little bit of work, but it's not that hard to do. I show you how to easily and simply do that. I show you some ninja ways to quickly ramp up your traffic once you have a profitable sales funnel that converts well, right? I show you what to do if you are broke and strapped for money. Don't worry if you don't have any money and you're broke, right? There's a whole video module dedicated just to that, right? You can start by literally just a domain name and a hosting account, and I show you how to do that in that video, and much more. All right. Some of the questions people ask is, are there any upsells to this course? No, there's no upsells. I sell everything that you need in one big package, right? There's about 20 videos in there. There's also a bonus, which has got 22 WordPress tutorial videos. I use WordPress for all my sites. If you don't know how to use WordPress, you can just go through all of those videos, and I show you on there everything that you need to know about WordPress. Okay. So even if you're not a techie, if you don't know how to work websites, it doesn't matter. I've got you covered. I've got a video for you, right? You will be left with no guesswork after you've gone through my videos. How much does it all cost to get started? I've already talked about this as well, right? You can start with just a domain name and a hosting account if you want, or you can outsource everything from the get-go. It might cost you about $1,000 or $2,000, right? If you want to create a nice website, a lot of content, good content on there, everything outsourced, maybe it'll cost you $1,500 or so. Which plugins are included and why do I need them? All right. Basically, I've already told you the one is the Amazon Tracker plugin. I use that to track all my marketing, right? So I can see what works and what doesn't work. That is very important, and it's a plugin that you can't find anywhere else. All right, that's a plugin that I had developed on my developer in-house, and I use them on my sites. And then the people, my students who purchase my course, Authority Site Secrets, also get them for free. Those are the only people that use them. The other plugin is an awesome plugin as well that you can't find anywhere else. Basically, what it does is when you review a product, right? Let's say you review that Berkey water filter system on your site. This plugin allows you to create a very beautiful price comparison plugin where it will automatically get your affiliate link from places like commissionjunction.com, um, Amazon.com and Linkshare.com. So it'll put your affiliate link with live pricing in this table, right? So people come on your website, they read your review, and then they get this beautiful table with the live prices for the day. It gets updated every day. Pricing from Sears, Overstock.com, Amazon.com, and places like that. All the big retailers, the pricing will be right there for them live. It gets updated every single day, and your affiliate link is automatically intact. Okay, this was also one of the reasons why my websites got approved by Google AdWords, right? Because AdWords don't like affiliates. But if you provide value and you provide a unique user experience, such as an authority site, then they allow you to advertise with them. And they have personally approved my websites mainly because they are big brands, branded type websites, and I've got this price comparison plugin in there. So I don't just say, hey, go to Amazon. I say, hey, look, where you can find the best price for this product, right? So mostly it is from Amazon, and people purchase from there anyway. But people just love it because I save them so much time and effort. They don't have to go through all these different websites to try and find the best price and good reviews. They just kind of come to my site, and I give them everything that they've got or that they need. The course consists of 22 step-by-step video modules that I've just showed you that teaches you everything that you need to know. I built one of these sites in front of you. I show you how to drive traffic, how to set up your squeeze page, your sales funnel, everything. And then it also comes with 20 WordPress tutorial videos that in case that you need some help with WordPress, you can just go to those videos. Usually I sell this course for $9.95, but because you can buy this today on this webinar for a whole half off, which is only $495. Unfortunately, I cannot leave this offer open for that long. It's going to come down on Sunday, right? I'll keep it open for you guys for a whole week. The offer expires on Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern. All right, you can go to Authority Site Secrets .com/Mike because you are a loyal subscriber from Mike McKay. I've agreed with Mike to give you guys 50% off of this product only through this link. Okay, this is a special link that you can go to right now and get your copy of Authority Site Secrets. And while you go ahead and do that, I will hang around here for a little while, and then I will make sure to ask or to answer any of the questions that you guys have. But please go ahead and purchase this product. You will not need any other product again when it comes to Amazon affiliate marketing. Okay, just think of all the money that you've wasted so far when it comes to purchasing product after product after product. Okay, it's much better just to get one good system right away and follow that system to the end. All right, that's what I wish that I would have done when I first started. If I could get it over again, I would find a marketer that I know, like, and trust, that I know is making money from the methods that he teach, and then I will purchase his product. Usually it'll be a little bit more expensive, but it'll work out much cheaper in the long run. All right, guys, go ahead and purchase this product. I'm going to be hanging around here, and then also fire away with some questions, and then I will make sure that I get them answered for you. Okay, here we go. Try to find the questions panel here, and it is not letting me find it. Sorry, guys, I'll be right with you with questions. Let me just try and find that questions panel. Oh, there it is. All right. Your story is mine. Yeah, Wolfgang, I know. There's a lot of people go through that, man. You know, it's not a nice place to be in, I know. But one thing you got to do, man, is you really just got to dig down and just do one thing. You got to choose one business strategy, and you just got to focus on that until you make it work, right? Don't jump around for the new hottest and greatest thing. These guys are selling you, they're masters at copywriting, and they make you feel like you need to buy everything that they've got, but it's all bullshit. I promise you, you do not need to purchase all those products. You probably already know enough to make a full-time income. All you got to do is focus and stick to one thing. Okay, let's see. Let's find some. Let's find some questions here. Kent wants to know, what does the Amazon Tracker Manager do? Ken, basically, if you go ahead and you advertise some of your advertise your website on, let's say, Facebook, right? You want to know if that post or that ad that you put on Facebook is making you sales on Amazon. Okay, otherwise you might be wasting your money or your time and your effort, right? You need to know what's working. And up until today, or up until now, actually on the market, there isn't any way that you can do that. But I've created an Amazon Tracker plugin that you can use that easily shows you where your traffic, or for each traffic source that you use, how much money you're making on Amazon. Does that make sense? And then you can just focus on the ones that's making you money, and then you don't have to spend money on something that's not working, or you don't even know if it's working. That's even worse. You have to always know what's working and what's not working, especially when you're using paid traffic. Wolfgang, which is better, Amazon or Shopify, or your own private store? Look, I haven't tried my own private store yet, but I have a feeling that the conversions are not so good. I like the Amazon model because I like to write reviews. I find that they convert so much better, right? So people is already looking for the product, they already want to buy it, they want to see reviews, they just want to make sure which is the right product that they got to that they want, right? And then I give them the reviews, I give them the specs, the good and the bad, and all that. And that way, I build a relationship with them. They know, like, and trust me. And then I show them the Amazon link and just send them straight to Amazon, right? Because the reason I like that and I find that it converts so well is because Amazon are masters at converting people. Okay, they hire the brightest minds in the industry to go and work on their e-commerce site to tweak conversions, right? So all I need to do is send people there, and then they will convert them. And I believe that they are doing a much better job at conversion than I would ever be able to do with my own Shopify or my own private store. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Look, Wolfgang, if you want to buy your own products and get a warehouse, or drop ship them, and then you can also get. I'm sure with Shopify you can make money, but I don't know if the conversion rate will be that high. Yes, Bob, I believe I did record this. I started a bit late because I always forget, but yes, I did record this. That's funny. Never give, never give up, Vivian up sweatshirt for this. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great mindset to have, Vivian. You must never give up, eh? But you must always also just focus on one thing. Don't try and spread yourself too thin because you can't build three or four different types of business at the same time. Okay, you got to focus on one only. Um, Richard, thanks for the purchase. That WordPress Boost Press should also come with it. Okay, you don't have to purchase that. It also comes free. It's just an awesome content recommendation. I didn't even mention it in the webinar, but you also get that plugin. It basically, you can choose what kind of content you want to show underneath your blog post, right? So yeah, you guys have seen the widgets where it says um, you might also like, right? And then it links to more of your content. But now you can choose which content you want to link to. You can even link them to squeeze pages. You can link them to outside sales pages. You can link them to Amazon, wherever you want to link them to. There's also a plugin that I had developed, and it also comes free with this course. Adrian, you can become an Amazon associate as a newbie from scratch. Well, it's free to join their Amazon Associates program. You just go to the Amazon website and scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then where it says Amazon Associates, you just click there and you sign up. It's free, and then you will get your affiliate links from there. And then all you then got to do is drive traffic to that affiliate link, right? The way I like to do it is to build, like I've mentioned in the webinar, authority websites. I write reviews for the best products, and then I send traffic to that site, right? I send traffic from different models, pay-per-click, SEO, free traffic from this social media, and then also email traffic from my email list. All of that converts well. How much is the course? Kent wants to know. The course is $495 on this webinar only. It usually sells for $995, but you can get it for 50% off here because you are a loyal subscriber of Mike McKay, who was nice enough to let us do this webinar to his subscribers. If you want, Kent, to build the website, if you want to outsource it, right, you can probably look at about, yes, between $500 and $1,000. If you want to write the content yourself, build the site yourself, the way I show you in the videos, you can do it for free. Just going to take some of your time, right? Jim, Archimax that one in health, they all charge different types of prices. A lot of them charge per thousand people that's on the list. But that one from Archimax, that health and fitness one, it probably costs you about $300, right? To send an email to their health and wellness list of 256,000 people, who's very responsive. But some of the other sites, some of the smaller sites, they charge a lot less than that, and you can reach a serious amount of people in your niche with that. How many reviews in 1 year? How do you sell overstock products? Well, Mike, if you join commissionjunction.com, it's called cj.com. It's the same thing as Amazon. It's actually a lot of the different retailers are on there. Overstock is one of them. Sears is one of them. Walmart is one of them, I believe. You just get an account there, and then actually, when you use my plugin, it'll automatically grab. You can choose, obviously, which ones you want to put in the table, but it'll automatically grab your affiliate link from places such as Overstock and Sears and that. How do you know if it's flying off the shelves? Well, the product's flying off the shelves if there's somebody, if 100 people has taken the time to come back to leave reviews, right? Then they're selling thousands, maybe tens of thousands of that product. Okay, let's see. Anybody got any more questions? Kent says, I'm doing 2 to 3K Amazon a month. Does it help me to scale the traffic? Of course. Of course. That's the only way. If you want to go from 2 to 3K a month to 20 or 30K a month, the only thing that's standing in your way is getting more traffic, man. That's it, right? Because now you've already got something that converts, which is the way that I show people in my course, right? If you get something that converts a website, then all you got to do is just crank up the traffic, right? Because it's already converting. So the more traffic you send to it, the more money you're going to make. And obviously, start building your list, right? Because you can double that monthly income as well once you get a good profitable list going. How to become an Amazon associate as a newbie from scratch. I already answered that one. Excellent. All right. Doing it for 7 years, Vivian. That's a long time, eh? But some success, but not significant. Well, have you been working on the same niche and the same site for 7 years, or have you been doing it the way that I used to do it? Is I'll build a website here, and then I'll start a bunch of different projects here, and then I'll try this and a different thing here, and never really, really focusing on honing down on one thing. Okay, that's the number one piece of advice that I've got for people is to please, you just got to focus on one thing. Does the course include website design and content writing, or outsource is still needed? Maureen, no, this course just shows you how to do everything, what you need to get done on your website, how to drive traffic, how to get the kind of content that you want. But if you want to outsource it, then you gotta go and outsource that yourself, or you can create the content yourself. No, Joe, I don't teach how to sell our own products on Amazon. This is mostly for creating selling products on Amazon as an affiliate. Cool, I'm with you. I've got some Amazon stores. Go with the biggest. That's proven. Yeah, Wolfgang, are you making money with those Amazon stores? I'd be surprised to, or I'd be interested to know because I see a lot of people are selling these Amazon store solutions, but for some reason I'm not too sure if those things convert or not, but I could be wrong. Yes, Michael, that's right. authoritysitesecrets.com/Mike. One thing means one side. A huge authority. Exactly, Kent. Yes, one side, right? So you focus on that one side and that one niche, and then you just do what I've just showed you in these 5 steps. You build your own email list, right? You create your good content with your reviews. You send traffic to that, right? You send traffic to your squeeze page to build your list, which then has your product sales funnel in the back end, right? And then it all comes back down to your website again. You send those email traffic back to your website, back to offers, send them to ClickBank offers, send them for more Amazon offers. You just keep marketing to them over and over and over again. So yeah, you're right. You just focus on one site. You don't go and build a bunch of websites either, right? Just focus on one site in one niche, because if you choose your niche right, then there's more than enough money for you to become a millionaire in that niche, right? You do not need any more sites. Just focus on the one, because you can keep this site and live off of it comfortably for a very long time, or you can build it up and you can flip it and sell it in a few years' time for a lot of money as well if you did it right, if you built a brand around it. Yes, Maureen, of course. I take my support very seriously. If you get stuck at all, you just send me an email and I will get back to you usually the same day, within 24 hours, definitely. Okay, let's see. Guys, got any more questions? Do you teach us how to sell? No. All right, guys, it's been now an hour and a half already. Let me know if you've got any more questions. I don't see any more coming in here. But if you do, please type them in here so I can get them answered for you. Maureen, how long would it take to complete the course for a beginner? You know, the tutorials are set up in such a way that you can go and you can watch one video and then you can implement that same day, right? So then you can watch a video and then implement that, right? And then you watch another video and then you implement it. The videos are usually between 30 and 45 minutes long. So I suggest you just take your time slowly, go through them, watch a video, and then implement it. So it usually will show you, hey, okay, today you need to choose your niche. So then you go and you choose your niche. Today you need to purchase your domain name and your hosting account. Then you go and do that. Then it shows you how to create your content, and you can go and create some of your content and how to post it. Then you go that. So you just take it step by step, and before you know it, you've got your own very own authority website. It really is. It's not that hard. I've got a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds, who's a lot of people who's never even hardly even has a Facebook account, has built their own websites by following my videos. Well, Vivian, I mean, you guys can just purchase, one of you can purchase it, and then obviously if he's your husband, then you guys can just share the course. You don't have to purchase two copies. Okay, let's see. How do you find the best niches on Amazon or ClickBank? Well, on Amazon, right? I go to Amazon and I find the niches that sells really well, and then I just cross-reference if they sell well on ClickBank as well, or in the Amazon book section, right? It doesn't just have to be ClickBank. You can just go to the books section in Amazon, and if there's a lot of books on in this niche or written about this niche, then you know there's information products being sold in this niche because a book is an information product. If I need to earn $2,000 monthly, how much do I need to spend on traffic? Joe, basically, you do not have to spend money on traffic, right? You can go the free traffic route because the free traffic route just takes a little bit longer. But a lot of times, if you want to spend $2,000 monthly, you want to make $2,000 a monthly. You need to, if you want to use paid traffic, then sure, you're going to have to spend maybe 1,000 or maybe $500, right, to make that $2,000. But that's the beautiful thing about paid traffic, right? Let's say I I say to you now today, Joe, if you give me $10, I'll give you $30 back or $20 back, right? Or even just $15 back, right? Let's put it on the low side. If I say to you, if you give me $10, I'll give you $15 back, right? How many times are you going to give me that $10? Right? You're gonna give it to me over and over and over again because you just keep getting 15 bucks back, so you make $5 all the time. And that's basically that's how paid traffic works. Once you get it to be profitable for you, then you just keep it like that. You just keep buying the traffic because you know you're making more back than what you're paying in. That's business. Yes, Kent, if you're, I don't know how advanced you are, but I am willing to bet that you will find a lot of good value in this course. I've got a lot of people that's been with Amazon for quite a long time, has purchased my course, and they are saying that it's the best thing that they've ever bought. They wish that they bought this from the beginning. Um, because I mean, look, I've sold a lot of products on Amazon. I know what I'm doing, and I've put it all in a very good video course. And even if you are an advanced Amazon affiliate, you will get a lot of, especially when it comes to the paid traffic, right? Just the paid traffic section with the plugins that you get, just that alone, will more than double, will more than pay for the course in itself. You're welcome, Vivian. I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, let's see. More questions. So approximately 1 month. No, Maureen, you can do it. It depends on, you don't need 1 month to go through it. It's really not that much. Um, but if you only want to spend 30 minutes a day or whatever, then yeah, maybe a week, maybe 4 or 5 days, maybe. It doesn't take that long to go through it. Yes, Wolfgang, if you purchase my course, then you will definitely start receiving emails from me. You will also receive emails from me even if you don't purchase the course today, because I've got your email address and I'll be sending you some cool Amazon tips, and you can just hit reply on any of those emails. And then, yeah, I'll get back to you. Yeah, it'll be nice if you can keep me up on your update. I love getting testimonials from my customers. Thanks for the great webinar. Your authority secrets will be awesome. I know, but my current finances won't allow. Thanks again. Oh, you're very welcome, Ashley. I'm glad that you learned something. Thanks, Jan. You were great. Oh, thanks very much, Robert. I really appreciate it. Um, thanks for your great webinar. Awesome. You guys are very welcome. Jamie, these days the traffic sources I like to use is free traffic from social media. I also like to use email traffic where I purchase from the list that I showed you from the media buys, and I like Yahoo and Bing pay-per-click and also Google AdWords pay-per-click. Basically, I do a mix of all of the um, traffic sources that I just talked about in the webinar. Yeah, Wolfgang, I hear you. I also fall in that trap still to this day. Got too many fires going on at the same time, man. And yeah, I just find that it's much better to just focus on the things that makes you the most money, right? Your way all the way. Thanks, Vivian. Yes, it really is a good way. You're welcome, Richard. All right, guys. I think this about sums it up. Thank you very much for joining me on this webinar. I hope that you really got a lot out of it. Um, if you have any doubt, just go over this webinar again and just make sure that you implement the 5 steps to building 6-figure Amazon affiliate sites. Um, Really, if you just stick to those steps, then you will be light years ahead of all your competition. You're welcome, Maureen. Take care. Have a good night or a good day. It's my night. I'm going to bed now. All right, guys, that's it. I will see you guys later.